Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kelly Ripa says following Mark Consuelos' diet left her super fit after just 3 days. During the June 9th episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the 54-year-old talked about going on her husband's protein-heavy diet. After she struggled to zip up her dress for the 2025 Oscars, 54 said the diet is the craze now. You put me on that, Ripa said on the show. So right before the Academy Awards, I was having trouble getting my dress zipped up the side. It was a side zip, the dress, and I kept getting zipped into the dress. I don't know if any women have experienced having your side skin zipped into your dress. It is a punishing thing, and you put me on a high protein diet. It's the only time I've listened to Mark about my diet because I typically don't like to do what you're doing, she admitted. I just find you're like way too disciplined. I can't live that way. But for 72 hours, I can live like Mark Consuelos, so I lived like Mark Consuelos for 72 hours. Ripa said she didn't love sticking to the diet because she's not really a fan of animal protein, but after doing it, she had no issues fitting her dress for the awards show. I ate exactly like you told me to eat, and that dress zipped right up. No side skin, she said, and I looked super fit. Super fit. So thank you for that. Consuelos explained that he was reading the news and learned how important it is to add fiber to your diet when you increase your protein intake. It's really important. Recommended 25 grams of fiber per day for women, 38 grams for men. So it's crucial for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome and may lower the rates of chronic disease such as diabetes, he said. Consuelos then asked Ripa if during that time she was eating high-fiber foods like nuts and yogurt. Ripa teased that she had no idea what she was eating during the 72-hour period. You were there. You were managing my diet, she said. I'm like, I don't know. I ate whatever you told me to eat. Literally, if he was like, eat this, I ate it, and it was great for the 72 hours I had to suffer through it. But they're talking about daily life every day. If you're having a high-protein diet, make sure you take your fiber. Consuelos added. Kelly Ripa says she ate like Mark Consuelos for 72 hours, and looked super fit when acclaimed television host Kelly Ripa found herself struggling with a side zip gown that just wouldn't fit properly. She turned to a surprising solution, adopting her husband, Mark Consuelos' ultra-strict, high-protein diet for 3 days. The result? A perfectly zipped Oscars dress and a figure she described on air as super fit. The red carpet crisis in early March 2025. As Kelly prepared for the Academy Awards, she encountered a wardrobe emergency. The side zip of her sheer black dress kept snagging her skin. I was having trouble getting my dress zipped up the side. I kept getting zipped into the dress. She candidly told viewers on Live with Kelly and Mark the 72-hour high-protein rescue plan. Enter Mark, not one to shy away from making bold claims. He suggested Kelly follow his regimented diet for 72 hours, though Kelly usually rejects his extreme discipline, admitting she isn't big on animal protein. She agreed to the short-term experiment, she explained. It's the only time I've listened to Mark about my diet. I just find you're like way too disciplined. I can't live that way. But for 72 hours, I can live like Mark Consuelos. What she ate: steak, yogurt and vegetables. Her makeshift menu during the 3-day doppelganger diet included steak, yogurt, and lots of vegetables, basically high protein and minimal carbs. Kelly admitted she didn't love the food, but followed Mark's guidance precisely. I ate exactly how you told me to eat, and that dress zipped right up, no side skin, and I looked super fit. Super fit. Why, it worked. Discipline, protein, and temporary focus. Mark hailed the regimen as the craze now, possibly aligning with trends like the carnivore diet, but he also emphasized a critical caveat: fiber intake. Since high-protein diets can strain digestion and raise cholesterol, he stressed the importance of daily fiber: 25 g for women, 38 grams for men, to support gut microbiome health and reduce chronic disease risk. Health experts weigh in. While short bursts of high-protein meals can reduce bloating and aid body composition, nutritionists caution against long-term use. Dr. Joseph Antoon, CEO of a longevity firm, warned that extended adherence to such regimes may heighten risks like kidney stones, elevated LDL cholesterol, heart disease, colon cancer, digestion issues, and nutrient gaps. Registered dietitian Nancy Clark reinforced the message. Most athletes eat too much protein because they think it builds more muscle. Actually, the carbs fuel the muscles. Excessive protein can displace essential carbs needed for energy. Kelly's nature versus Mark's regimen. Kelly's dietary preferences are rooted in balance and moderation. As shared in past interviews, her normal daily menu includes grainy toast and coffee, salads or yogurt with berries, and light dinners rich in vegetables or fish punctuated by occasional treats. She also embraces mindful snacking, like a handful of nuts or a protein bar, but avoids strict animal protein-heavy routines in daily life. That's why she made a clear distinction. Mark's discipline works as a once-in-a-lifetime 72-hour rescue mission, but she couldn't sustain it. The final outcome on the episode aired June 9th. Kelly delivered the verdict. The dress zipped without issue, no pinch of skin. And she appeared dramatically leaner, super fit. Still, she made it clear her comfort zone lies elsewhere. "I don't love it, but thank you for that," she laughed, speaking to Mark. Lessons and takeaways. Short-term tweaks can yield fast results. With calorie or macronutrient shifts, even a few days can change body composition and how clothes fit. Fiber is non-negotiable. Mark's emphasis on daily fiber intake is critical, especially when protein is ramped up. Balance wins long-term. Kelly's usual plant-forward, vegetables-first diet offers sustainable well-being versus high-protein extremes. Personal preferences matter. Kelly's aversion to frequent animal protein intake kept her from making this a lifestyle choice. What does a sample 72-hour Mark Consuelos diet look like? Based on Kelly's description, meal likely components: breakfast yogurt, likely Greek, possible protein, food lunch steak, plus vegetables dinner steak, more protein plus veg, snacks yogurt, possibly nuts to support fiber hydration, plenty of water. Fiber sides such as leafy greens, raw veggies, or nuts likely helped meet the 25 grams per day fiber goal for women. Why the fit look? Lower water retention, reducing carbs, temporarily flushes stored glycogen and water. Muscle fullness. High protein supports lean muscle tone, less bloat. Vegetable-rich meals plus fiber aid digestion. Visual effect: tight dress plus firmer posture. Amplify the transformation. Who can benefit from a 72-hour reset and who should avoid it? May find it useful. Those aiming to temporarily de-bloat before events. People seeking a brief turnaround without feeling deprived long-term. Anyone with good health and accustomed to moderate protein intake. Not recommended for individuals with kidney, liver, or metabolic conditions. Those who struggle with cholesterol or high LDL. Anyone who sustains extreme full animal protein regimens. Long-term, health experts recommend combining any high-protein plan with complex carbs, fiber, and plant-based proteins for well-rounded nutrition, especially beyond a short stretch. Kelly's takeaway: she looked and felt fit, just in time for the Oscars. Mark's discipline works in short spurts, but she finds it unsustainable. Her everyday routine remains plant-forward, balanced, and more flexible. Fiber is absolutely essential when boosting protein intake. Even briefly, this high-protein, high-discipline diet may not become Kelly's standard, but it did what she needed: zip up the dress and boost confidence. Fast. Bottom line: Kelly Ripa's 3-day experiment showed how temporary dietary shifts focused on lean protein and vegetables with fiber can swiftly alter appearance and bodily comfort. But she also illustrated a key principle: what works in a crunch doesn't have to become a lifestyle. Her usual emphasis on moderation, greens, and sustainability remains her long-term blueprint.